Well, I'm trying to get prepared this morning for the horse dentist to come. I want the yards to look a little bit tidy. We always seem to live in a state of chaos, but I thought I'd get an early start and just do some raking and gently tidying up before he gets here. And still trying to make up my mind whether to have Billy done in the stable or in the backyard. I think I'm probably going to end up getting him done in the backyard because the temperature's going to get hot, and I just looked a little while ago, and when he gets here it's going to be around 30 degrees, so I think I prefer to have Bill done under the tree. But anyway, I still got to keep tidying up. There's a very unglamorous side to owning horses, which means that every day you're picking up horse poop, you're raking, you're doing a lot of physical work. I see people look at TV shows and it all looks wonderful and everything's perfect and tidy, but the reality is, for most of us, those chores are hard work and something that we've got to do every day to maintain horses, and horses aren't cheap. I think everyone could probably agree on that. There's a lot of maintenance involved, a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice, but look, I wouldn't trade it no matter what. I don't know how young people manage to juggle horses and family and work commitments these days. There's so much to do, and honestly, horses are high maintenance. You can see why so many horses end up on sales merry-go-round, because they are a big time commitment, and as I said before, they're expensive. And with the cost of living crisis that's going on, the first thing to go usually are pets and animals, and particularly the bigger costs, which horses are. Let's face it, if you have them in agistment, you really pay a lot more money than out of your pocket from your earnings each week, compared to, say, someone like me who has our own property, and fortunately we don't have to pay agistment fees. I was completely over my handy helpers by this time, so I decided to go and open up the lock-up yard so I could get Billy and Bella out of my way, and they like being in the lock-up yard anyway because there's always a little bit of grass that they can feed on. And please excuse my scruffy attire. I'd washed my hair and I wanted to get everything done before I tidied up. So, as you can probably see, I'm not that fashion conscious or worried about how I look on camera. Main thing for me is getting organised around the property, getting the horses done, and usually whatever I have to do to myself comes last. Bill was quick to get from the stable to the lock-up yard and to the gate. He was trying to get into the backyard. I don't know if he's going to love it once he's in the backyard this morning, once the dentist comes. But anyway, I've left them in there while I get around and do some raking in the back paddock and in the backyard, so it's a little bit tidy, and just sling up a rope around the tree, because I'm assuming, we're going to have to hold Bill's head up while he's having his teeth done, and so we need a little bit of support. Anyway, I'll keep going. Well, I've chosen my spot, which is under the tree, just because of the shade and today's weather. I could have had him done in the stable, but it's probably easier under the tree, where I can sit with him while he's coming out of the anaesthetic. It's all a mix of convenience and safety. I like the backyard because it's got a little bit of kaikui, and when he does come to and he can start eating again, he's in one of his favourite spots, just to take some of the stress down for him and for me. And I've got a seat there where I can sit with him. I feel like an over-anxious parent waiting on my child to go to the dentist and have his teeth done. I don't think anyone ever really likes anything unpleasant. And even though I know it's for his better and he really does need it, I still am a bit of a overly motherly type, and I do stress myself, probably more so than him. But them's the joys of being a parent as well as a horse owner. Well, here's my chosen location, as usual, in my favourite spot and Bill's favourite spot, where we get his treats and his hay each day. But this time he'll be on our side of the fence. And Stuart said he's coming in an hour's time, so I'll quickly go inside, I think, and get a few jobs done while I wait for the dentist to come. Well, if you're enjoying our channel, please subscribe and give us a like. Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to making another video for you all again. And please don't forget, support Brumbies. They're being slaughtered at the moment, and their lives matter as much as any other horse.